right, rage continues. It's a grudge match between Mad Dog Mark McKay and Eddie Guerrero, along with the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, at ringside, and of course Miss Morse X.
This next match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle, along with Miss Morse X from Ithaca, New York, weighing 105 pounds, here is Mad Dog Mark McKay.
Well, would you get a look at this? Mr. McKay and Miss Morse X sporting a new fall look. Slightly more casual, and in spite of that, Miss Morse X continues to keep her identity concealed. Well, you can see more blonde, you can see blonde hairs now. That's a clue that we didn't have before. Well, just the same, I couldn't tell you who she is, blonde hairs or not. And it's more than you're worth to ask Mad Dog McKay about it. McKay extremely secretive about the identity of Miss Morse X. I've stopped asking about it, and I never will again. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on asking about it.
And his opponent, accompanied by the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, from El Paso, Texas, weighing 224 pounds, Latino heat, Eddie Guerrero.
Okay, Myron, let's quit holding back here, honey. Spill the tea on this rematch. If you got anything special, only you were privy to.
Well, to start with, you remember what happened the last time they met at Rage a couple of weeks ago. Well, Mad Dog McKay picked up the win over Eddie Guerrero. It's Guerrero's baby. He came to me with it. He wanted the rematch. He wants to even the score with Mad Dog Mark McKay. He feels insulted. He feels disrespected. He feels Mark McKay is being a smartass. And well, maybe he is. But Eddie Guerrero wants to get even anyway. So, here he is with Chyna. And Mad Dog McKay will be there with Miss Morse X. And we'll see how it all shakes out. Maybe they'll split it one apiece. Maybe Mad Dog McKay will sweep it. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
No hate for the Mad Dog, but I kinda hope Eddie does even the score tonight. McKay just did him so wrong last time.
And no kidding, he was mad about it. That's why he initiated the rematch clause in the contract.
Well, I must say, Mad Dog Mark McKay certainly has made his presence felt in his time here in RWL. And now he's got a thing going with Eddie Guerrero as Willie Johnson sounds the bell. They lock up center ring. Eddie Guerrero with a snapmare and a grind of the boot, followed up with a stomp. The Mad Dog Mark McKay is starting out at a disadvantage in the early goings here. Eddie Guerrero delivers a kick to the back, followed up with a stomp to the shoulder. Eddie Guerrero really starting to open up on Mad Dog Mark McKay, much to the protestations of Miss Morse X. Eddie Guerrero already going fair here. Whoa! A crushing crossbody to Mad Dog Mark McKay. A forearm takes McKay down. Mad Dog Mark McKay, who has yet to mount any sort of offense whatsoever. Eddie Guerrero is a heel hook stretch. An elbow to the leg of McKay, who counters. Back up on his feet here. Oh, hard right hand to Eddie Guerrero. Blatant choke right in front of Willie Johnson. What are you going to do about it? Whoa! Double axe handle takes Guerrero down. Mad Dog Mark McKay with a clubbing overhand right to the back of Latino Heat. Just into the ring post from the inside. I wonder if Tex is allowed to sing when it's done that way.
He's allowed. He does it all the time.
Mad Dog Mark McKay starting to mount some offense here. Drops a leg on Eddie Guerrero. McKay moves in for a pin. 1. But no, Eddie Guerrero powering out pretty easily. McKay up on the top turnbuckle. Oh! Double axe handle right across the head of Eddie Guerrero. Mad Dog Mark McKay fires off with another one. Guerrero misses with the charge. Another hard right hand from Mad Dog Mark McKay. Now Mad Dog McKay turning things around here. Up his drop to the head of Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero on the defensive here with some elbows to Mad Dog McKay. Side suplex. Latino Heat quickly pins. 1. Only a 1. McKay still too fresh. Guerrero off the middle rope. Missile drop kick. Takes McKay down to the canvas again. Eddie Guerrero doing what he does best. That turnbuckle now loosened up, the steel exposed. Mad Dog McKay and Guerrero on the outside. McKay with an elbow to the leg of Eddie Guerrero, driven into the barricade. McKay drives him into the barricade again. Miss Morse X standing by. So far not engaged in any sort of trickery. McKay rolls inside. Eddie Guerrero laid out center ring, face down. And here comes Mad Dog Mark McKay. He's about to go aerial. Guerrero stands up. Oh, fist drop. A beautifully executed fist drop from Mad Dog McKay. A blatant choke as the referee fixes the turnbuckle. Guerrero on the short end of the stick here as Mad Dog Mark McKay plays tug of war with his arm. A chop, a right, a kick, a double shot to the midsection. And Mad Dog McKay, whoa, now breaking the eyes of Latino Heat across that top rope. A clothesline from Mad Dog Mark McKay. A series of them. Guerrero in the top right corner charge. Oh! A hard shot from McKay and then another. Mad Dog Mark McKay certainly retaliating hard here in the middle stages of this matchup. Head first into the turnbuckle. Eddie Guerrero. Whoa! A hammer blow right across the forehead from Mad Dog Mark McKay. McKay snaps the leg on Eddie Guerrero. McKay definitely in control. Oh, Eddie Guerrero getting torn up by Mad Dog Mark McKay here. The leg snapped again. Guerrero laid out. McKay up on the top turnbuckle. Here he comes. Oh, well, not all. He walked right into a trap right there. A kick to the chest from Eddie Guerrero after the beautiful counter. Latino Heat with McKay set up. Oh, he is stretching him. Possible submission, but no. Latino Heat releasing the hold. Mad Dog Mark McKay reaching for the corner. Eddie Guerrero right there with the boot to the throat of Mad Dog Mark McKay. Miss Morse X not appreciating what she's seeing at all. Latino Heat with the frog splash. A cover. 1, 2. But no. Mad Dog McKay still in the game here. McKay counters with a jawbreaker. Gets a hold of Guerrero. Has him up for the powerbomb, but Eddie Guerrero, look at this, turning it around. Finds his way out of the danger zone here. McKay whip to the ropes. Leapfrog.
A duck under from Guerrero, and whoa! A kick that took McKAY down center ring. And he looks hurt. Latino Heat up on the top turnbuckle again. McKAY stands up and another missile dropkick from Latino Heat. The ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, looking on, cheering on Eddie Guerrero, and he's not doing too badly here. Mad Dog McKAY trying to turn it around. Head first into the turnbuckle. A hard right hand to Eddie Guerrero. And again, torturing the arms against those ropes. And Mad Dog McKAY certainly not letting up. McKAY there. Whoa! A headlock shot right. Oh, Mad Dog McKAY playing games here with Eddie Guerrero. Right into the top of the turnbuckle. Mad Dog McKAY dragging Guerrero center ring. And where's this gonna go now? Cloverleaf. Eddie Guerrero in all kinds of pain, center ring, no ropes to get to. McKAY turns him loose. Mad Dog McKAY gets ready to deliver an aerial strike here on Eddie Guerrero. He stands up. Here we go. Oh! The double axe handle fails. Guerrero counters with a shot to the midsection. Rebound off the ropes. Another missile dropkick. And Latino Heat goes in for the cover. One. Just a one. Says referee Willie Johnson. A stomp to the midsection from Eddie Guerrero. A stomp to the shoulder. The dropkick doesn't connect. A slap right across the face from Mad Dog McKAY. And another hard right hand drops Guerrero down to the mat. Mad Dog McKAY preparing to go air one more time here on Latino Heat. Here it comes. He nailed it that time. The fist drop one more time from the sky. Mad Dog McKAy turning this match around again. The momentum shifting back and forth frequently. Hard left from McKAy to Guerrero. Whip to the ropes. A chop across the chest. A left. A chop. Another chop. And a spinning back fist puts Guerrero on the ropes. Mad Dog McKAy on fire here. A suplex to Guerrero. A stomp right to the head. The ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, looking very concerned at ringside. And Mad Dog McKAy here now. Look at this. Eddie Guerrero turns it around with a dragon screw. Might have just shifted the momentum here. Kick to the midsection to McKAy. Eddie Guerrero rounds him up into that submission one more time. The referee checking McKAy, but again Guerrero releases the hold. Mad Dog McKAy into the corner here. Eddie Guerrero gets a grip on him. There's a kick to the leg. Down goes Mad Dog McKAy into the corner. Eddie Guerrero putting the boots to the chest of Mad Dog McKAy. And one more time, Latino Heat turning it around. Hinging on one simple error by Mad Dog McKAy. Eddie Guerrero up on the top turnbuckle. There it is, another splash. Another cover here. 1, 2. And there you go. Eddie Guerrero picking up a pinfall win over Mad Dog McKAy, putting them at 1 apiece.
The time was 10 minutes and 42 seconds. And your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You know, it's been great watching the progress of guys like Eddie Guerrero and Randy Savage, who have claimed their independence from everybody and just doing their own thing. Well, now Eddie Guerrero and Mad Dog McKAy are at 1 apiece. Maybe they'll think the thing is squashed and this will stop now. You never know with Mad Dog McKAy. Fans, when we return, more RWL Rage action in just a minute.